Hello everyone, this is Stormy Cloud 21. We're going to look at Poe Dameron's T-70 X-Wing. This is Micro Galaxy Squadron number 108, and it's Series 5. You can see here in the image the back of the packaging, and you can also see the front of the packaging as well. I'm going to grab this, I'm going to go in a little closer. So not all X-Wings are created equal. You can see how that engine looks like it was put on a little crooked. But this one right here, see they did a little better job when they glued that on there. So you get Poe Dameron, you get R2-D2. This shows right here how you put the pilot in the seat. And then if you look on the back, you have this hologram right here, Starfighter class for Poe Dameron's T-70 X-Wing. The landing gear, the card, collectible blueprint you could cut out or leave it on the back of the packaging and keep the back card, the whole thing. This is where R2 goes in right here. You see a button to punch him out of there. The wings opening and closing. And then down here, you have your chase and your rear. And then you have your other ones, like the B-Wing here and this Special Forces TIE Fighter. So, without further ado, I'm gonna open this up and show it to you. You can see here on the side of the packaging, I love how they have that engine thrust in the back. God, the Butterfingers. Guys and gals, doesn't get much better than this. Series 5. Look at that. There's like, that's green. That's an A-Wing. There is another A-Wing right there. That's the green one, I believe. Special Forces TIE Fighters, which we'll also be talking about coming up soon. All right. Now here is the main prize right here. It's backwards, I know, in the packaging, but it's pretty much out of the packaging at this point. So inside here, you get this nice look at the green A-Wing, which I would absolutely love to have that. I would. Someday, I'm telling you. All right, then right here, the big prize, the X-Wing. And then I'm gonna pull out the figures right here. So we're gonna look at those. Poe Dameron, R2-D2, and then the little hologram of them on the back. And here's your little figures that you got. Look at the improved paint on the R2-D2 figure. Well, the figure itself, these are rather nice as well. And so now we're going to grab the X-Wing and we're going to take that out of the packaging and look at it up close. So now I can already tell from the get-go, this one particular one has problems, which is why I'm glad I bought two. Is pulling it out of the packaging, you can see that this piece was glued on crookedly, if that's a word, in the manufacturing process. And yeah, I could probably take that off. I don't know if it would break it, but I could probably get that piece off and figure out how to glue it back on. But this is not the first case I've seen. You can see they're touching. You can pull them apart still, but you can see how that's definitely incorrect and not supposed to be at all. And then you can see how this is glued on crooked because this is more straight, and you can see how that's got a bend in it. So sometimes it just pays to buy more than one of the same thing in case problems like this happen. So if you have the opportunity, sometimes you just have to take it because you don't know when you're going to be able to order another or find another, things like that. So this is how you open up the wings. You can see on the back, there's that nice color of the thrust. It's like a pinkish color in there. Yeah, pinkish color. I love the silver. I love just the fact that all this orange and the blue, that blue, the color is just, wow. Like, jaw-dropping. Beautiful. So, this thing has landing gear. You've got landing gear there. You've got landing gear here. You can see it's got the orange paint over it, so you don't notice it at first. This one's a little stuck. How to get that out of there? Well, I'm trying to get this landing gear to pop up, but it is really difficult and it's not working out right now. But it would look exactly like this landing gear right here. So I will get that up. I may have to use a hair dryer to warm up the plastic. I can close that again, and I can close this one. Now, you can see why this other wing is crooked right here, because if you look on this side, basically someone has blobbed a bunch of glue right there, and you can see how this mess got started. And if I pull back on that, I'm probably going to snap it. If I had a way to get this whole piece off intact and I could just glue it back on straight. But I don't know if that's even possible, if that's a thing. I can try. Otherwise, I need to contact someone to get a little assistance. And this is the inside of the cockpit where the figure's going to go. So let's put the figure inside that cockpit. All right, so I'm going to put them in there. Get some wide length stance. So I got him in there, and he does wiggle around a little bit. Close this up. Really nice. Now we're gonna put RTD2 in there. So now I'm putting the droid inside the cockpit. You can put BB-8 in there too if you want. Here's the button. You push this button right here and watch what happens. I hope I don't lose this, man. Okay, I didn't lose it. There's an air vent over here, and I have to be careful what I'm doing behind me. So I'm going to put the droid back in, the R2 back in there. So really the only problem with this right now that I see when I open this is this piece right here. The rest of them look straight and nice and well put together. I love the blue stripes right there and the blue right there. So it's a very nice ship. It's just unfortunate about the manufacturing, getting in a hurry and then slapping this on there crooked. And I'm sure, I mean, it's hard to tell in the packaging if something's crooked or not. You have to really look hard, and even then you still might not notice. Now, also when I close that, you can see this is off. So I'm gonna open that again and try again. So maybe that's a little better, like in hyperspace mode. But yeah, that is something they need to work on with the quality control when they manufacture these things, to watch out for that kind of a situation, gluing on the pieces wrong. Because when you glue them on, it's a little too late to pop it off. You're going to break it in order to try to fix that. Most likely 100%. You need to get help from contacting support, see what they can do, if they can do anything at all. In some cases, I've had people be able to do something, and some people, they're like, you call to get help, and they're just like, take a hike. So anyway, this is Stormy Cloud 21. I'm going to do a review on the Special Forces TIE Fighter soon. Hopefully that one doesn't have any problems, because I only have one. But anyway, this is Stormy Cloud 21. Thanks for watching this review. Please remember, hit that like, subscribe button. See more cool stuff coming up soon, as well as that notification bell. Thank you for watching, and talk soon.